We need to get to net zero as quickly as possible, and collaboration is key to make that happen. The ARC Linkage Project is a 4-year funded project that really is taking the university's net zero initiative as a jumping off point. Monash University was the first Australian university to set a carbon reduction goal to be net zero emissions by 2030. And so our team is interested in how can we take that net zero leadership and that ambition that the universities put together to try and scale that towards the broader technology precinct to understand how we can work with partners to inspire net zero transformation across the broader precinct. We're actually working with a great team of partners, including ENGIE, CSIRO, the City of Monash, the City of Greater Dandenong, ICLEI and the Energy Efficiency Council to really try and understand how we can develop new collaborative approaches to net zero transformation.
We have quite a broad program at Council. We look at all opportunities to reduce emissions, improve energy efficiency and protect our environment. We definitely have a strong opportunity to partnership with Monash University. We need to work with businesses, we need to work with researchers, because getting to carbon neutrality and reducing our impact on the environment for the benefit of the community needs to be a partnership with many, many players.
So my team's role in the Net Zero Precincts project has really been about that link between research and implementation in the precinct. So working with the researchers around having a common vision, understanding the challenges and how we might go about implementing. The expertise that the Net Zero and Sustainability team brings to the project is really that understanding of the practical implementation of Net Zero Precincts, that we can feed back to the researchers around what works and doesn't work, and they can feed back to us how to be leading and push the boundaries.
We've got a great team of chief investigators also across the university from a range of faculties working with us at MSDI, and we're very interdisciplinary. We're bringing together two particular approaches in this project. On the one hand, transition management, which tries to work together with front runners to try and set agendas, sustainability agendas, and push through a range of net zero experiments. And then we're matching that with design anthropology, working with our colleagues in the Emerging Technologies Research Lab, specifically Emma Quilty and Sarah Pink, who bring a lot of ethnographic expertise, because we realise that systems transformation is obviously critically important, and it's what we do at MSDI. But we also need to understand the everyday experiences of people working, living and studying in the precinct and understand how their views complicate our assumptions about net zero transitions. 2023 was an important year for us because we released our Stage 1 report, which was the culmination of over 50 interviews with members of the precinct community, including Monash staff and students, residents and other actors in the Monash Technology Precinct. And we got to understand a range of drivers and barriers to net zero transformation and the challenges associated with how you transition a university campus and a precinct to net zero. We also were fortunate to have our collaborators from the Emerging Technologies Research Lab do a whole series of walking interviews to understand people's everyday experiences as they travel to and from the campus and precinct, their energy and mobility needs and so on, and how people's everyday life experiences complicate our assumptions about transitions. And we ran a series of workshops with our partners to then develop 10 visions of the Net Zero Precinct to 2030.
I'm really excited that we're moving from talking about opportunities to address climate change to the Living Labs area. I think that'll be a really great opportunity to take people's ideas and make them a reality and bring more people on board and give them an opportunity to make that change in their own businesses or own organisations, but also empower them to think about what's possible.
At the end of 2023, the Net Zero and Sustainability team had a workshop with the PhD researchers in the Net Zero Precincts project, and we identified a number of potential Living Lab experiments that could be done in 2024 and 2025.
This year in 2024, we're activating our Living Lab and we're developing a portfolio of experiments that will emerge out of the visions. So you could imagine a pop-up cycling trial where we might look at the new suburban rail loop. We could actually run an experiment to see what are the opportunities to create those stronger linkages between the future new train station and the Monash Clayton campus, and how might that connect up with other main hubs within the precinct as well.
It's been quite exciting to bring different people together from different parts of the Monash community and business community to talk about what the opportunities are by becoming net zero.
And it's critically important that we get to net zero as soon as possible, given the commitment that we've made to the Sustainable Development Goals and given the urgency of addressing climate change and trying to really transition our university campuses, our precincts, our cities and communities to net zero as quickly as possible.